And here we are, firing lasers at full speed. Pew, 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 pew. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your hosts Steve and Colin, where we're still talking about Gantz, that anime
That we are.
about molestation.
About
No, molestation. I'm not saying the word right.
You're not. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. But
Partially both. I
yeah,
don't want to say
okay.
it.
No, yeah, you're right. It is
I mean,
a bit about that.
it's maybe about dead guys hunting aliens.
It is.
They're not
Which
quite dead.
again, I suppose, leads to the next bit where, hey, this is a wild fucking show with weird sexualizations and violence and some really like kind of not great worldviews on women or things generally. So if you want to watch something or listen to something that's a little more chill, what's the one? The battle one. No, don't tell people to do that. Like it's not good for people. The battle doll one. Why can I never remember the name of the god? Angelic Lair. Jesus Christ. I have really just gutted that from my memory for some reason.
They were just disappointed with the ending where the mother was like, "Ah, look, it's me. I'm the greatest," and she's like, "The fuck? It's been how long?
I was the Angelic Lair all along."
Oh yeah, Austin.
Maybe the Angelic Lair was the friends we made along the way.
Maybe.
Yeah. So just forewarning, we're probably going to be talking about some stuff that you may not like. If you're still with us, hey, Gantz is the thing. It redeems itself, but not really.
What?
It hasn't quite got the balance yet of the good stuff with the that's questionable and not great.
Sure. I've not witnessed this what do we call it? A Librum?
The balance is coming. Now. It's coming.
Yeah.
But today we're going to talk about episodes 7 and 8. Starting with episode 7, We're After You.
There you go. That title right there, I thought we just said, doesn't really go too well.
No, I mean, hey, the next episode is also called Uh-Oh, so...
That is true.
But yeah, this one, I like that this one immediately doubles down on, hey, this woman beats her children. Hooray!
Oh yeah, the aunt.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't like her nephews.
Yeah. But this is where Kettle basically stands up and goes, "Quit it, hit me."
Yeah, hit me. She's he's like, yeah, don't hit the young one. Hit me. I can take it. Just leave him alone. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wow. This is awful. Like, why are we just okay with this guy being like, you know what? I could stand to be bullied a little bit by my aunt.
I mean, I suppose it was more in relations of like, they're kind of sitting there watching the news or something, and weird flashbacks and how he saw him that morning.
Yeah.
Or the bit where they sit in front of the TV is this morning for that. Anyway, so sitting there and they're not getting breakfast because the little boy has dirtied his carpet and therefore they're not allowed to eat.
Yep. And he asks, hey, can we have dinner now?
Yeah.
Like, this fucking guy.
I mean, she already has a dislike to the fact that these delinquents have mysteriously disappeared, and they're just like, oh, those high school students up to no good.
all these goddamn Gen Zers just like disappearing and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Although, hey, this is like early 2000s. This is like millennials, I guess. Like
yeah,
us.
yeah. We're millennials.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I guess technically I'm an elder millennial. I
an
think is how that
elder
works.
millennial.
I think that's how that works.
Do you like go to like town meetings and like
I,
tell your elder millennials how it was back in the day?
I know it's just like constant meetings being told about Skibbity Toilet and whatever Generation Alpha's up to these days.
uh,
Something about sticking out your gap for the Rizzler.
oh yeah. Oh Jesus. Well, yeah, my
Yeah,
niece and
well,
nephew are on
there's the
about
episode title for today.
that. Sticking out your gap for the Rizzler,
Yep.
or I'm a elder millennial.
No, I think let's go with let's go with something far more accurate to the modern times.
Okay.
I think if we were more like Skibby, then maybe we'd like appeal more to the
The
youth
younger,
of today. Yeah, like
the
we'd
younger
skew
audience.
younger. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to appeal to the younger audience.
I just like I don't get it, and that's okay. Like
That's
I'm aware I'm old, and that this
Yeah.
is fine. I'm aware that like if I talk about Trogdor or Magical Trevor, that you probably have no idea. And that's all right. Like those are my things. That's fine.
Yes, yes. Anyway, so there gets scolded.
Yep.
He stands up, and she's like, "I'm going to hit him," and then he's like, "Don't hit him," and then she grabs his wrist and goes, "Oh, that hurts," and then
Yep.
her children leave the room because they're just eating.
Yeah. They're just like, oh well, fuck this.
Yeah.
They don't seem that bothered actually that he's fighting back.
No, I mean, previously they were kind of like advocating for him
Yeah.
in the previous
Maybe
episode when
maybe
they were eating steak and they're like, "Oh, we're going out. Oh, we're not taking them." And they're like, "No, we're not taking
no.
them. Freeloaders."
Why would they come with us?
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's like, what? All right.
Just because my stupid sister died.
And brother-in-law,
Yeah.
because they both died. Pff,
Yep.
why
How
should I-
irresponsible leaving
Yeah.
me with these chumps.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So there's that. I want to mention.
Then we go to school, Colin.
Then we go to school. Okay, that's
Yep.
good because I've forgotten the whole episode. I only watched it like an hour ago.
This episode, Colin, is batshit crazy. So there are bullies in the school as well.
I mean, the whole school. What was the school's called? Something. It's got a good name, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I took a note of that mentally and have forgotten it since.
Oh, I've just forgotten the whole episode. Anyway, yeah. So there's bullies in the school, and they're bullying this kid, saying, "I'm going to take your pants down, kid, because you're not giving us money or something." I don't know.
Yep.
So Katou kind of walks in, stares at them, and the kid kind of goes, "Hi, Katou, how's it going?" type thing, and he's like just staring at the big bullies, and the bullies like, "All right,
Yeah.
you win this time," and then they have a group meeting in the toilets.
As you do.
You do.
Bully headquarters.
Bully headquarters in the toilets, and the urinals are like, "Oh, that guy, I'm going to like take a bat to his head," and then some dude in the, like one of the cubicles kind of comes out and goes, "Oh, is he pretty?" And it's like, he's tall. Oh, I'm gonna fuck him.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
There's like I you know
he's older than them because there's like,
yes,
he's
you're older than I wish I could say, hey, Colin's editorializing. He's not. That is literally how this whole thing goes.
Pretty much. Well, he doesn't use the word fuck.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, he says he's gonna butt fuck him.
Oh, I don't think he did that. I thought he just said, "I'm gonna."
Super says that.
All right.
I was like,
blocked
whoa, this is wild. And then because of course we get some like really weird preconceived notions about gay people as well in this one. Because it's like, oh, that guy, yeah, he's gay. Got to watch out for him. It's like, I'm not sure how that's how this works. I think it's the fact the guy's a psychopath you might need to
Yeah,
watch out for. He seems like he has some problems.
upcoming boxer of some sort.
Yeah.
So
So
he's
there's
been
like,
punched in the head a lot.
I mean, yeah, probably does taking a lot of head injuries. And then like Kato is like playing chess against like the nerdy
Sho-
guy he
Shogun,
helps.
Shogo.
Is it Shogo? Sorry,
Yeah,
I've just superimposed chess because I understand how to play that. Um,
it's not like
and
chess.
yeah, it's probably nothing like it. There's black and white pieces, right?
Uh, no, they all kind of look the same and have like
Oh,
symbols
crap.
on them. For
Oh, no.
whenever I saw it depicted in anime, it's always kind of like they don't look different
Oh
in
man.
my eyes. Maybe they got like different. One's got like red writing on it, and the other one's got black writing on it.
Okay. I seem to have just like mentally replaced that game in my head to chess.
I
So
mean,
he's playing him at a
it's
board game.
a form of chess. I mean, I think chess was like the thing. Was the version of chess we know
Uh-huh.
was derived from the game that was also derived from because chess has been around for thousands of years of some form.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. So they're playing that, and then I think at some point like someone tells him, it's like, hey, that guy, he's gonna like
Yeah.
mess you up, man.
It
He's
was.
like,
He was.
oh really?
He was playing the show when the guy comes up to him in the class and goes, "Hey, this guy wants to speak to you." And he's like, looks at him.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's like, "All right, cool." And then meet under like at the back of the bike shed or something.
Yeah.
Would be the best description. And he's like, "This guy's going to. These guys want to beat the shit out of you, and this guy wants to butt fuck you." And he's like,
Yep.
"Okay,
Amazing.
cool." Then he goes back, and then you're like, "You alright?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm cool."
Yeah. Everything's fine.
And then he's
Anyway.
like in a class because this must have been like lunchtime or something. And he's in a class,
Yep.
just like shaking away, going,
Just seething internally.
yeah. And then it cuts to the toilet.
Then it cuts to him bursting into the toilet, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" It's like, "Oh, I'm here to cause some havoc."
Yeah, I love the fact that he kind of goes into the cubicle, sees the guy taking the shit, and
Taking
there.
a shit. Closes the door.
Oh man, these toilets, man. I don't like those type of toilets.
What you might classify as French camping toilets.
French camping toilets for us, yeah, because that's the hole in the ground toilet.
Yep.
Where you crouch
So yeah,
on
he's doing that, and then Kato just is like,
just
"Hey,
wails on him.
time to die," and just just punches him within an inch of his life, but pictures his auntie while he's doing it.
Don't forget, he locks the door first.
Oh, he does lock the door, yeah.
Yeah, I'll better lock this door. There's this like tiny wee hatch.
Well, yeah, because there's definitely nobody could kick that in.
No.
Not that they're coming anywhere near him. So yeah, he
No.
like beats the dude within an inch of his life, and this is like a really amazing scene where we're back outside the toilet now. The door opens and he just walks out covered in blood, and everyone's just like, and he just leaves.
He just stares one guy down, and the other guy goes, "All right, we'll leave you." And they
It's
go,
insane.
"He's scary."
Yeah, he is scary. He has some real. He too has real issues.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, I understand why.
it's Pent Rage.
I think that's kind of like the end of the Kato portion of this episode.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
That we then go to
what I think
the keys.
the K's. It's kind of interspliced through this, but the K's. I think they are basically buying some breakfast, and he's like, going, "Why is she standing so far away from me?" As if to wonder why she would be doing that.
Yeah. So, hey, dude, this you. Here's a video of you groping her, or like making unwanted sexual advances. It's like, yeah, I kind of understand why she might, stand her distance.
but she still refers openly in public of being, oh,
Oh,
it's like pet food, because she's like buying this and says, oh, you should probably get some bread. Oh no, this is okay for a pet.
yeah. Oh,
And
Jesus
he's
Christ.
just
He's
like,
like, you don't need to talk like that.
he's pretty much, why are you saying that? Stop
Yeah,
it, please. Uh,
please.
uh, internally,
Internally,
he didn't
yeah.
say that. And then essentially, I think they go to buy the shopping, and it's the old lady, or is that?
Yes, that's right. It's the old lady that he saw in the underground when she asked how to get to that other station, and he was like, "Fucking figure it out."
Yeah, Hikato or something.
Yeah,
And she basically asked about it again when she's going, I'll give you the shopping for free if you tell me how to get here. And it's like, fuck, leg it.
he's like, "Actually, I'll get it for free regardless." Run!
I don't know if he actually pays or not.
Nah, it's
Assuming he
definitely
hasn't.
not clear because she's
Yeah.
like, "What is happening?"
Yeah. So it's, that girl that we're going to get summoned again soon.
Yep.
Quick,
Put the suit on.
put the suit on. Well, actually, he starts putting the suit on.
Yep.
And then she's like,
Gets naked.
he drops his pads, and she's like, "Oh, your ass is pale."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
"What?" And then he blushes.
He
It's
does.
like, "Yes, she looked at me."
And then I think there's a whole bit because then basically we get to a conversation where he has to go to school,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Oh, I would love to go to school." He's like, "Why? You just kind of get to hang out and do whatever you want." She's like, "Yeah, you only think that because you
You get
have
to
to
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to go." She's like, "Well, if I can't go to school, like, can I like come and hang out with you? Because I really want to go and see my old home
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Because
Oh,
she's kind of broken."
she wants to see her other self,
Yes,
essentially.
which they do. They kind of hang out in a really unobvious way. Stood next to a lamppost.
Yeah, yeah. And then when the other self walks by, they look at the wall.
She's literally the same girl, just stood looking at the wall like no one will notice.
Yeah, and he does the same thing. And it's like
He does. It's
really,
really bad.
really weird. Like, it's like, and how did she not, her other self, not go, wait, that's kind of weird.
Probably it was just like, don't look at these people. They look as if there's a problem here.
There is a problem.
Yeah, one of them's you.
Yeah. Oh man, stupid. Anyway, yeah, they do that. And she's kind of weirdly depressed. There's a bit
Well,
where there's a bit where he gets her to put on the suit, but I can't remember if that was like for that bit or after that bit.
where he's basically just watching her squeeze into it.
No. She's in the other room getting changed.
Oh, okay.
So you just imagine it, and
He
then
did.
she appears.
We
and
get
then,
to see it, of course, because
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, we got to see her getting changed. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Then I think like this is the bit where the end cap of the episode is basically like there's a bookshop and then there's a guy who looks exactly like Kay but isn't Kay.
Oh, yeah, with longer hair.
Yeah, I looked at him for
Yeah.
ages and I was like, man, he looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I remembered it was like, oh shit, that's a different guy.
Yeah. Who's a model and stuff, and he's getting a stalker. Is that next episode?
To be fair, he's also no, the stalker's there. To be fair, he's also looking at porn. So like, not that different.
Was he? I thought Kay was there looking at porn. Kay is in the store as
wait.
well.
No,
There-
sorry, you're right. That was what was really confusing me. Because it kept cutting back and forward between them, and I'm like, I don't. What?
Why is he growing the hair?
What's happening? Like,
He's got
I
shoulder
don't
length hair.
understand. It's like I know that like everyone said that Akira Toriyama drew the same character all the time, but I feel like we recycle we didn't get quite a lot out of that scoop for character design. It was like, yeah, it kind of looks like this guy, but like slightly longer brown hair.
Yeah, it was and this seems kind of weird. I don't fully understand it because it doesn't seem to apply to him. But he's there. The guy
Uh-huh.
with the longer hair, and then the girls are blushing. But he's like a person
He's a
hunts
film
down,
star or something.
hunts down models or something.
A model. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's famous
And then
and handsome.
yeah, and then he's getting stalked by the person from the ring.
Hojo is her name. Yeah,
I
because they look over and call her Sadako.
Yeah, Sadako. Yeah.
Oh, Sadako.
Well, she kind of looks like.
She
it's
does
like,
look like Sadako.
It's like white dress and dark thing. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah, dark black hair over all of her face.
Yeah, can I borrow your motorcycle? He says. And
To the three other girls.
just the two.
Is it two?
Yeah, and the stalker.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. I think the stalker is a figment of his imagination, but because
Oh well, actually, yeah.
it gets really weird. How did you? Anyway, let's not go with that.
Yeah.
There was a bit where one of the girls to say, "Oh, I'll only let you ride the bike if I can ride behind you," type thing.
Yes.
But then there's other stuff happening in the shop too, where Kay is looking at porn, and then some woman walks by him, and goes for a book, and then gets scared when this other woman grabs the book, and it's like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's fine." "Oh, you're getting stalked." It's like, yeah, maybe.
A woman's getting stalked as well.
Yeah, but it's different women.
Weird. Yeah.
And then the other one's like, "Oh, don't worry. You might want to call the police if it gets serious." Because say, "No, it's not that serious at the moment." It's like, all right,
Okay.
cool. And then she gets the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other woman, it was like saying, "You're cool. We're good." Kyle leaves, and then she looks at Kay, who's looking at porn. And is like, "Oh yeah, that guy is a perv." And then sees like female Kale come up to them and is like, "All right, we're good." And it's like, yeah, we're good. And it's like, "Oh, he's got big breasts." And then she goes like, "Are my breasts small? No, they're fucking huge as well."
God, I'd forgotten about this.
It's like, what? What are you doing? Why did she like grope herself?
Just full on gropes herself in public. It's like, no, they're big also.
Yeah, that's weird.
Anyway,
so she gets on a motorbike.
Yep. Yeah, she does.
And sees Kay and Kay leave, staring at them, and then she drives off. And it has their name, S Sadako or something like that. I don't know. The other dude gets on the bike. I think one of the girls is meant to be on the bike with him. And then we've got the boy and the gran. They're still there, causing mayhem through the city by being slow.
Oh, that's right, because they're trying to buy tickets.
Yeah, "I want to buy the ticket," says the kid. He already annoys me. He's going to be there. He's going to be in it.
Catastrophe.
He's going to be in it forever, isn't he?
Oh god.
Anyway, so they managed to get tickets, and people were on the line behind them were getting annoyed because they're slow. For this world, everyone's just annoyed at everyone for being people. So they buy tickets. They get on the train. They're going to get. She's like, "Oh, I better drive you home now," and she gets their car and driving them
with all those presents for him and shit.
Yeah, and then they're on the highway, and the kid's like, "Are you safe to go on the highway, Gran?" And it's like, "Yeah, sure, it should be safe to go on the highway." And then it's all jammed up with traffic, so they go stop.
That doesn't the part to that doesn't happen until the next episode, though.
Next episode, is it?
Yeah. I think they get in the car potentially, but they don't. Nobody eats it until the next episode.
Nobody eats it to the next episode. Okay.
Yeah. I think we pretty much wrap up there.
Oh, got the biker gang. Oh well.
Are they?
Did they not get approached by the other gang?
That's in the next episode.
That's next episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we're done. I think we covered everything in this episode. There's so much in this episode, and it's all over the place. It's pretty much Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
In the weirdness.
What do you rate it, Colin?
You know what? I like Pulp Fiction. I always liked the way Pulp Fiction told its stories. I always liked what was the Simpsons episode? The one that was like Pulp Fiction. It was basically Bart and Milhouse essentially starts off and they get a big sugar high because they buy the biggest slushy.
Oh, the squishy.
Yeah, and then but like they did all the other stories, like you got the
Yeah.
chief and the snake in the shop.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
and all that.
Is it Tales from Springfield?
Maybe something like that. And I kind of like that. But to be honest, this episode itself, like I say, I've forgotten pretty much all of it. The back massage isn't until next episode. So I'm going to give it a 5 or a 6.
I was about a 6.
It's nothing. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
prolonging
again
a story.
like the performances are fine. The story is compelling. It's definitely building attention because there's clearly something is going to happen and it's not going to be good.
I forgot a bit.
Okay.
We got Nietzsche in it. I think.
What's he doing? Oh, is he following people?
He's killed a cat.
That's right. He needs to kill bigger stuff.
Yes, and then he's like, "Oh," or no, is that next episode? Because he gets the call in then.
Maybe it's then. Anyway, we'll move
does-
on to episode 8. Uh-oh.
He does something anyway, which is basically, and he goes, "It's calling. It should be time soon." Actually, yeah, I think he does kill the cat and goes, "I did kill bigger stuff."
Yeah, gotta kill bigger things.
Fucking psychopath.
This episode could probably be summed up in like a few sentences, quite frankly.
I mean, like, you know, the title is good enough. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So this is the one where like Kei or Kishimoto is like, "Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm not that fussed about being, divorced from my old life. My old life kind of sucked because my mum told me how to do everything and she liked my sister more than me and
Oh yeah, it also showed you how the reason why she did kill herself
was that
was down to hearing her mother say that she's stupid,
that's right.
essentially.
Yeah,
she
she
was
was on
like-
the phone. She was speaking to someone over the phone and she was saying, "I was like, oh, the other one's so bright. That one's kind of
Oh, she gets it from her father.
oh god."
And that was like, I don't know, somehow destroyed her, and so she's like, what?
Yeah. But then she realizes that, maybe this is a fresh start for her and she's like, "You know what? I think this is going to be fine. I love Kato." And Kei's like, "Well, fuck me, I guess."
Yeah, very much.
He's like, "Come on. He's not even here."
Yeah,
And he's being annoying.
yeah,
Um,
and then he goes, then he sees the side boob with the tight shirt and goes,
He does.
"Do you want a back massage?" And she says,
He does.
Actually
'cause
goes-
he's a massive fucking scumbag.
"Well, she already called him out for being a bit pervy. I mean, the fact that his whole room is filled with like half naked ladies."
Yeah, I mean it's kind of obvious that there's
Yeah.
a bit of a problem here with him.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so she goes yes, because she doesn't actually agree to that, but like
No. She doesn't agree to what happens.
oh, I mean, he was giving her a shoulder massage
Yes,
and then got too excited.
he did. And then sexually assaulted her. Again, for the I've lost count, but it's a few times now.
Yes, yes.
If you wanted any more like cemented evidence that Kei is just kind of a total arsehole and a deplorable human being, you have more evidence. It's here. It's in this episode.
Yeah. But before all that, I think it's the bit where I was describing before, where they're in the highway and pull up to a stop, and the guy
The guy on the bike
bike,
is also there.
and then
Hojo is his name.
yeah, Hojo, and then Sadako is on the bike behind him. It's like,
Yep.
this is why I think it's figment of imagination. It's like, how did she get there? How did he not notice that she's there?
Yeah, she's there.
It's like, what? Oh shit, you're crazy.
He gets really angry.
Well, yeah, because
and then
the
of
stalker
course,
caught him.
yeah, but then the cars has to stop with the kid and the gran in it. The bike has to stop with him and the stalker on it, and then the truck behind them doesn't have to stop.
Yeah, that's the law of the road. Trucks don't need to stop. What are you on about?
The truck was clear to go, and it did. So now those four people are dead.
Yes. And then they get the call, and there's a bell. Koto and his little brother has a wee things like where the little brother says, is Kenshiro strong or something? And it has like, it's not right to hit people. You don't need to. You shouldn't hit people if you're strong. But I mean, the whole thing about Kenshiro is like he tries not to.
Yeah, he just ends up in that circumstance every time.
Every time, yeah.
He just ends up killing people indiscriminately.
Exploding heads with his thumbs.
They brought it on themselves.
Yeah.
We also, I think it's maybe before the car accident, actually, the biker gang, the dude, he's gone out for milk again.
Oh, and cigarettes.
Cigarettes and milk. And the other guys that he's out with are trying to convince him to go and hang out with like some other women of ill repute, but they're like, oh, he's married though. And then these other bikers come along and get into a bit of a scrap. I actually thought the guy, is it Tetsu? Oh, in fact, yeah, because the guy skids up and goes, Tetsuo!
Yeah, another reference
like,
right there.
It's like, well, his name's Tetsu, so
yeah.
But yeah, he I actually thought the scene, like the part where he gets stabbed, is like really quite striking as a sequence, because he just kind of gets pulled into it.
Yeah.
It's really well done. Like, it's an example of when the show does things that are like, whoa, that's actually, like you did a good.
You know how to stab people well.
Yeah. They did a good job of that. And then basically he's stabbed, and the other guys are like basically kicked and punched to death. So
I mean, I think they had weapons. I think
they had bats and stuff like that as well, and were smashing them good. So they also died. So that was another 4 guys, all dead straight away. And then Kay starts to disappear while he's groping other Kay.
Yeah. Yep. He does that. I think in the last episode though, the biker gang was in the construction site because they got jobs.
That's right. Yeah.
And the other one was like, I'm going to get a bigger one. And he was like, a bike? Yeah, of course a bike. That's what bikers do.
We buy bigger bikes.
You're going soft, mate. And then he punches him. That's Tetsu punching the other guy.
Yeah. Tetsu's a bit of a... he's supposed to be a problematic yet likable character.
Yeah. Well, I think that next couple episodes will show you that. Anyway, they all get killed and death, and he looking at his milk and then has a flashback about his wife saying, I think I sniffed too much paint thinner. Like, that's like a weird statement, because, like, why would we, like, breathing too much paint thinner? What's your role in life? You're just this wife. Because she can't breastfeed anymore, anyway. Yeah,
she was huffing fumes, I think, is the implication.
Oh, you think she was
I think she's an addict, yeah.
An addict of some sort.
Yeah. But that's a good point, is because it goes into that bit where she's like, I can't breastfeed, and he's like, but the baby can have milk, right? And then she's like, and he's like, this will be good enough for him. And he's like, there's like that kind of not, comforting, but that was a thing you did that maybe made her feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think so. I mean, yeah, I think that was a nice touch. Like, yeah, don't worry, we got milk. There's milk. We'll just buy milk.
Yeah,
We can do that. Um. Uh. Anyway, so they'll die.
they all get
Kay's.
transported to the room.
Yep. And Nishi's there straight away, going, "Hey, welcome back." As he's like groping her, and it's like, and then she like
Yeah.
throws him off him, throws him off her.
Yep.
And then Kato kind of appears washing his hands because he gets up in the middle of the night to wash his hands.
Yep.
Because he's still washing the blood off them. Fucking.
Still not clean.
Is that Hamlet?
I was thinking Ace Ventura, but yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, I think that's where it probably stems from.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
one
the
of
blood
those-
on the blood will not wash from these hands. Is it not? Is it Richard III?
Maybe it's Richard III. It's a Shakespeare play. Oh, wait, maybe it's Macbeth. It's one of those three.
Oh, it's Macbeth.
I.
Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No. This my hand will rather the multitudinous seas in Carnadine, making the green one red.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
You watched that show that's done by the guy from Peep Show, Upstart Crow,
No.
where he basically plays Shakespeare.
No.
It's quite funny.
Oh, it's David Mitchell. Okay.
Yeah, Dave Mitchell. Aye.
No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's an iPlayer for those Brits and people that use VPNs.
And tell people that use VPNs and then lie to the BBC telling them they have their TV license.
Oh yeah,
But I mean, to be fair, like that's 90% of the UK. So
it is.
I may be exaggerating slightly.
Might be on other streaming services abroad.
Maybe. So yeah,
Yeah, so
that's kind of they're all here.
They're all the OG lot are here.
Mm-hmm. The dog's back.
Oh, the dogs came back. And then the biker guy appears.
Yeah.
And then so does the gran and the
The
grandson
kid.
and the model and Sadako who runs
Sadako.
away.
She's just chilling about in the background.
Yeah, she just literally runs into the hall at the back.
Yep.
And basically they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh, are we in a hospital? And Tetsuo's like, does this look like a hospital to you?
No.
And
This is
also,
not.
we're not dead.
Yeah.
They're so not dead.
And Nishi's like, I'm telling you're all. I fucking hate all of you. I'm not telling you shit.
No,
and then
no.
Kato, but well,
no.
his general attitude is that, but Kato is like deciding he wants to tell other people things.
Yeah, Kettle's there, and Nishi's basically gets him like, what? What are you doing? Type thing.
I want to get the points for myself. I
Yeah.
want this to be over.
Yeah. And then so Kettle basically says, we're here to kill aliens.
Yep.
You're going to get transported. You're going to get some weapons. You've got to
Yep.
put these suits on.
Well, yeah, because eventually, because Nishi's like kind of getting annoyed at Gantz. He's just so lazy sometimes. Come on.
Oh, no.
Is that not this bit?
No, we don't even get. They basically all kind of appear in this one. And then
I
the message comes up and goes like, you're all dead and you belong to the servitude of me type thing. I can't remember that what message.
Does it not say, also tells them that they need to kill Suzuki?
Yeah, it comes up and says Suzuki. And then pops out the guns and all the biker, because they're like crouching in front of it.
Okay, yeah.
Jump back in surprise of all the stuff.
Sorry, I'm forgetting he's like, let's get it started, as opposed to open up and tell us what we're supposed to do.
Yeah. He's like, Nishi's like goes on his spiel next episode.
Fucking let's go. Yeah, Suzuki's like a robotic doll looking thing.
Yeah. Well, it's a weird looking. Rock Lee type look-alike.
Yeah, it does look like Rock Lee.
With
You're
only
right.
yellow stripes in his arms.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the biker gang also notice female K. It's like,
Oh yeah.
oh, we can get some good time after all.
Yeah.
And that's basically this episode.
Well, the end of this episode is Kay realizing that he's forgotten his suit.
Oh yeah, because they start going into the suits and having like, oh shit.
Well, because the bikers are like, I'm not fucking wearing that.
No, that's next episode to start complaining about.
I thought that they complained about that forever.
Oh, they did, but like pretty much next episode. Nothing really gets on. Kay looks at his box and goes, "This is right. You need to suit up and arm up." And it's like, "Oh, these looks are heavy.
Fuck.
The guns are heavy." And then Kay looks at his thing. It's like, "Oh fuck, I left it behind." And then it ends there.
Shit. Well, how do you rate this one then, Colin?
I'm still going to give it a 6 because there's nothing really happening. There's a bit more.
The tension's building for sure. Like,
Yeah, I just want them all to die.
yeah. I mean, it's. I think it was better than the last one, but I don't think it's better enough to go up like a point or anything like that. So
Yeah,
it's like I say, the fight scene with the bikers and stuff like that's pretty good, and
yeah. I
there's
mean,
some interesting stuff.
it's not so. It's good. It's just I just don't really like shows that for whatever reason need to use you know sexual assault in them a lot.
Yeah, it does that in spades.
Yeah. And I don't
yeah.
get it. I mean,
No,
you can show the
I
guy.
also don't get it. It's not the part of the show I enjoy.
No.
It's like the bit that I tolerate because I think the story's interesting.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not needed.
Well, we'll get back to it again next week because we've somehow reached the end of the episode, which means you've been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast which can be found where all good podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you like what it is we do, then leaving a review is a really cool way to do that. If you can't leave a review or already have, then telling a friend is another way to help us out there, spreading the love. And if you wish to support us in some way financially, you can through Patreon. It's patreon.com/Who's That Anime, where you can get early access to episodes of this podcast and our other podcast, 5 Minute Fusion, A Journey Through Dragon Ball. We also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Who's That Anime, where we post the latest episode releases and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord channel. You can find the link to that in the show notes. We also have a YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/@Who's That Anime, where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. And you can also listen to the podcast RSS feeds for both this podcast and 5 Minute Fusion through the YouTube channel as well, if you so wish. Colin and I occasionally like to play video games. That's through Twitch. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/hailpayman. And if you want to see any archives of all the content from there, you can do that at youtube.com by searching for @couchfuel or @hailpayman.
Yep.
And that's us.
Yeah, that's it. Then the episode. End of another 2 episodes.
Whew.
Well, we're what are we at? 7 and 8?
Yeah, 7 and 8.
So we got another 9 episodes to go.
Yeah, not long.
Not long. 9 episodes
Of this season.
and then it'll be Christmas.
Really?
Yes.
Shit.
Oh, it's one a week. There's
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
about 4 weeks in
The time is moving along.
a month. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh god, no.
It's
It's not even been Halloween yet.
I'm gonna get the bells in and go.
No. It can't. You're not. Christmas is not allowed until Halloween's been.
I mean, what about Easter?
That's after Christmas.
Yeah, but like Boxing Day.
Nah, man. Fuck that. I can't deal with this shit.
Apparently, there's Christmas decorations and stuff are getting sold in shops now.
I can't. How? It's not even. It's September.
Gotta get in stuff in early, man.
It's too early. It's too early.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I used to go out on Christmas Eve. When was the good old days of just rushing out on Christmas Eve to buy that special person, the thing that you love most, the thing that you love most.
That probably ended about 20 years ago.
Yeah, people on the internet.
That's how it works. I do my Christmas shopping towards the end of November.
And hope it all arrives in time.
Yeah, well, fortunately with Amazon Prime, yay capitalism, it makes it easier, I guess.
Is it capitalism?
I mean, yes, absolutely.
It's is it not something else now? Because like essentially, truly capitalism is all about everyone getting a fair share.
Now, isn't that communism?
No, I think communism's slightly different.
Communism is a theory or system of social organization in which all property is owned by the community and each person contributes and receives according to their ability and needs.
All right, what's capitalism?
Money, 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 money. Capitalism is often thought of as an economic system in which private actors own and control property in accord with their interests, and demand and supply freely, set prices in markets in a way that can serve the best interests of society. The essential feature of capitalism is the motive to make a profit.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's Marxism?
Oh man, we're getting into it now.
Getting
last one.
Social economics in right now.
Marxism is a social theory that examines the history of humanity through different stages of development, ultimately leading to communism. It emphasizes the importance of economic factors in shaping human actions and behavior, using a dialectical interpretation of change.
Did you know that was a Scotsman invented our current economic system, who then reneged it on, I believe, reneged it just to say it didn't work. It was like the whole champagne glass thing where it's meant to go to the top and then it trickles down.
Oh, trickle down economics.
Yeah, I think
wasn't that Reagan?
No, I think there was some guy in the 17th century, man. And
Trickle
then
down economics was made famous by Ronald Reagan, though, I'm pretty sure.
probably, yeah, it's a lie.
Never
worked. People agreed.
Who invented? The concept of trickle down economics has been around for at least 100 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the term was rarely used in published works until 1980s.
Yeah, that's Reagan.
The theory was popularized by Reagan. Yeah.
Yeah. But I believe that we Scottish person kind of invented it, and then he reneged it, and then England picked it up. But then I saw that on a show with what's his name, the very Scottish biased professor from University of Glasgow.
Oh, that might do it.
Neil, what's
I mean,
his
to
name?
be honest, I wouldn't want to be laying claim to that. Fuck that guy.
Oh, but
He's ruined us.
He came up with it and thought it was a good idea, and then
It's too late, though.
At the end of it was like, oh wait, actually this didn't work. Sorry.
Too late.
I mean, he was trying to do something good with it. The idea of it was meant to be for the good. the actual practice of it didn't work because it just doesn't work.
Agreed.
I like there's plenty of that stuff. Like the Nobel Prize person.
Oh well, Alfred Nobel.
Yeah, who decided to invent dynamite.
Yeah, he invented dynamite, and then to atone for his sins, created the
Nobel
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Nobel Prizes.
Yeah.
Do you know what TNT stands for?
Titular naming title.
Pretty sure it's trinitrotoluene.
You're probably right. I don't have no
Yes,
idea.
it is trinitrotoluene.
Which, in fair, one of them, the original dynamite, I think, was quite volatile and could easily go off. And did he not invent the stuff that was more powerful but was safer?
Maybe.
Anyway.
Sort of like Oppenheimer and the atom bomb, though. You know?
I kind of want to watch that movie.
Yeah, me too. I still haven't had a chance to.
No.
I have the soundtrack on vinyl, but I have never watched the movie.
They got the Barbie soundtrack.
I do not have the Barbie soundtrack, no.
Have you watched that movie?
I have watched Barbie, yeah.
That's fair. I haven't watched it either.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was a good time.
Yeah. I mean, tongue in cheek, man.
Yeah. It's very clever. Anyway, we should end this. Good lord.
Yeah.
Get us out of here, Colin.
Get us out of here. Quick. To the time machine.
Rip the panel.
Right, well, we've educated you enough on many things tonight.
Yeah. Educated in scare quotes.
These guys said this. We can be used in your dissertation if you're.
We really need like a little asterisk to this episode that's like, Colin and Steve are not to be listened to in any matters of any educational sense. We mostly talk and chat shit, so we're probably not going to get things 100% right. Please don't quote us as fact in any circumstances.
That's what Steve's saying. But
I am saying that.
It's fine if you quote us. People, but it won't be good. Anyway, right. We'll see y'all next time. Same anime, same anime time, same conundrums.
Many conundrums.
Many conundrums. Do 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 do.
Bye.
Bye, folks.